Okay, so this is going to be a really short strength drill for the shoulders. So if you're working on any poses that require strength and stability in the shoulder joint and in the muscles surrounding the shoulder, then this will be good for you. It's really quick, so you can add it at the end of your workout. You can just have this as your workout of the day if you want to. But if you do it, let me know in the comments how it went for you and how it felt for you. I would love to know how it felt in your body, because I know how it feels in my body. I want to know how it feels in your body. Okay, let's get started. The very first pose we will start in is a downward dog. So here we're just separating the shoulders away from the ears, finding that length in the side neck. Let's start breathing evenly here. Through the nose, in and out. And then when you're ready, moving into dolphin pose. So the elbows, the forearms will come to the floor. The index fingers touching. And you'll find the distance for the shoulders that is best for you. Maybe the elbows are a little closer, maybe the elbows are a little further away. And what you're doing here is noticing when you're collapsing the head down and dropping the shoulders down. And what you will do is draw yourself out of the shoulders up to the ceiling. And of course, the entire time you're here, you're pulling the belly button in and up into the throat and maintaining steady breathing while you're here. If your legs are in straight here, they don't have to be. You can keep a generous bend in the knees. And with time, start straightening out the legs and pressing the heels towards the floor. My heels are not touching the floor, and it's totally okay. And once you're here, you're going to start pressing the chest towards the knees and pressing the elbows into the ground and pressing yourself out of the shoulder joint. And 2 more breaths here with a throat constriction. 1 and 2. And then come down, relax in the child's pose. Bring the palms back behind you. Bring the forehead down. Rest the shoulders. And when you're ready, we're continuing with dolphin pose, except this time you're going to measure your elbows. You're going to be able to touch the elbows with your fingers. You're going to interlace the fingertips. And make sure you're not interlacing the pinkies. The pinkies should be folded in together. And then come into dolphin pose. Keep pressing the chest up towards the ceiling. And then we'll make this mobile. So you're going to inhale, move the chin towards your palms. And exhale, move the chest towards the knees. That's 1. Inhale, chin to palms. Exhale, chest to knees. 2. Inhale, 3. And 4. And 5. Do 5 more. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Knees down. Child's pose. Rest. Bring the palms back behind you. Forehead towards the ground. Relax the neck. Then roll the forehead left to right. ready, gonna come into high plank. So two options here. You can either do this movement from high plank or from the knees. So we'll do 2 sets and I'll show you both. The first one is a tiny little shoulder protraction and retraction movement. So you're going to drop the chest down without bending the elbows, and then you're going to bring the chest up. So in this movement, there is the protraction movement of the shoulder this way and a retraction of the scapula. So this is a scapular protraction and scapular retraction. And that's the only movement we're gonna do. So on the knees, make sure the elbows aren't bending. This is not a push-up at all. This is a scapular push-up to find that strength in the shoulder joint. So exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. That's 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Belly button in and up. 8, 9, last one, 10. Okay. Come rest in child's pose. From child's pose, getting ready for second round, except this time I'm gonna do it from the toes. You can do it from the knees if you want to. You can do it from the toes with me. So the toes are gonna stay together for less stability. If you want more stability, then you're gonna separate the feet. So I'm gonna bring the feet together. Make sure your butt is not sticking up. Make sure your butt is not sagging down. Make sure the butt is right in the middle. And then from here, protract, retract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy cow. Okay, rest, child's pose, head down. And when you're ready, we'll do a second round of these 3 movements. Again, I am dead. But we'll do it again. Okay, so elbows, slight touching with the fingers, interlace the fingers, but pinkies are next to each other, not interlaced. Dolphin pose, 10 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, pressing yourself out of the elbows the entire time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Oh my God, knees down, child's pose, rest. And then we will do one more round of the 2 scapular protraction push-ups. Again, I'll do the first one on the knees and then I'll go on my toes. So no bending the elbows, belly button in and up the entire time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The gaze is right in front of you and the neck is in neutral. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can rest if you want to, or you go straight into the next one. Pull the heels to the back of the room. Belly button in and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Rest. Palms come back to the feet. Big exhale through the mouth. And the reason we're resting in child's pose with the palms back behind us is because that is the most restful position for the shoulder to rest in. Because when you're in child's pose and the palms are in front of you, you're still activating the shoulder when you're up here. But if you bring the palms back, the shoulders can rest and relax and melt down. You can feel into that when you do this. Okay, let me know how that went for you. I'd love to know. And thank you for hanging out with me.